Good morning. Well, most I released the video in the afternoon, so good afternoon to you, but good morning to me. YouTube. So, day after the night before. It's the next day from the last vlog, or same vlog, depending if I edit it as one or it's two separate. I don't know. Then again, YouTube content. It may be a separate video. I'm going stir crazy. Hello. On my way to Staffordshire. So to those who haven't seen the last video, thing up in corner, I think it's over there, sort of, yeah, over there maybe. I obviously didn't get everything finished yesterday. Office was sound with it because they realised what time I had to start and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'm finishing off those deliveries today, the roofing materials. It's meant to start at 6 o'clock this morning. May have slept in. Didn't get to the office till 9 AM. Oops. The office are okay with it. It's one of those of, as long as you don't make a habit of it and there's an understandable reason, then they're kind of okay with it. You know, as long as you get the work done and so on and so forth. So, summary of this morning. Slept in. Went to the garage. I can't remember if I said in the previous video or not. I think I did. That I had a headlight bulb go out. So I went to our garage this morning to go and get the bulb changed. Turned up at just the wrong time when all the fitters had gone on to break. So I'd never seen the garage as quiet. But eventually managed to find a fitter when they came back with their lunch. And get the bulb done. There is one other thing that I want to get sorted on this truck. That isn't necessarily, it isn't a problem, it's the niggly thing. And there's kind of a band-aid fix I can kind of do that one of the other fitters has done in the past. And what it is my sprayers. It's my sprayers for the windscreen. There's 4 little holes in it to jet water out, and on the right driver's side blade, 2 of the holes have got clogged, and so you swing the wrong angle if I try and do it on the camera. So I get mid-screen and lower, but the upper ones, nothing comes out of them. On driver's side, on passenger side it works fine. It means an increase in pressure in the other ones, which is kind of interesting. It means I can spray, if I'm in lane 2, I can spray the cars in lane 1 at times. And one of the little band-aid fixes that can be done is you just get a high pressure air line, and just disconnect the hose where the screen wash comes through into the truck. You just pull that out and then just blast air down it. It just unclogs the holes.
Go over the roundabout, taking the second exit.
But because I was interrupting the fitters' breakfast, I was like, sorry, I'll come back to do that kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, I am on my way to, on my way to Staffordshire. Got Staffordshire, Derby, and Matlock to do. Some people may be wondering why I'm going out to Staffordshire first and then come back to Matlock, even though we're kind of based near Matlock, so surely it makes sense to go the other way around. But it's because it's the order that the load is in on the back. I still have to go and do Staffordshire first. Plain and simple. So, I'm getting ready to listen to Ken Bruce's Popmaster. Yes, I am that Sado who listens to Radio 2, and this is the Popmaster, but I don't care. I'm about an hour, just under an hour apparently, away from the delivery, so I will come back to you What is with my accent today? God knows. I'll come back to you when I'm a bit closer. Catch you in a bit.
The devil's maze is a good world. Good world going bad.
Apparently, just over 10 minutes away. So there we go. On today's Popmaster, I scored bad. Yeah. If I could buy my 2 scores, then I would be in the 20s. But each individual round, did bad. Did bad. Oh dear. But yes. Back to actual I had to word something that would have sounded very bad. I was focusing on driving the whole time, but I was saying back to focusing on what I'm meant to be doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, just over 10 minutes away. I can't off the top of my head remember, shut up, the name of the company that I'm delivering to. But this isn't the kind of road where it's really advisable for me to be grabbing paperwork and having a quick glance. There's been some nice views though around here, where I'm been going for the Derbyshire Dales. Which is a very pretty part of the country / county. Come on. No problem is, when you go through the Dales, there's a lot of hills. Oh, the truck doesn't like it. 15, 9, 11, 12, 13, 4. Okay. Let's keep the box clear. Now's the right time. Let's quickly double check. Okay.
After 100 feet, turn left.
The other issue as well, I didn't note down which side the truck this loads on.
After 1,000 feet, turn
Because it
left.
was raining that much when I was doing the collection yesterday. I rushed and only really did the first sheet because my paperwork was starting to get wet, so it was like, the rest could just be on wing it. So yeah. Apparently it's a left turn here. This is starting to feel familiar now. Stupid, tight, silly turns. Going I have to do is steal a bit of the other side of the road to get this turn, which is frustrating.
Take the next left.
Make sure I don't clip that person. Okay. Turn, 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 turn. Thank you, truck. Don't quite know what you're doing there, Jaguar. That was close. That was close. As the truck was bouncing, I saw in that mirror the back corner got really close to the back of that Jaguar then. Why he was so far up from the curb, I have no idea. But, you know, in my mind it'd be his fault for putting himself there. I would be at fault if I'd hit him or scratched his car or anything. That'd be like the last thing I need right now. But really would be. Come on. Speed limit.
Go over the roundabout, taking the second exit.
Good old engine brakes.
Take the second exit.
I was shocked to find out the other week that one of our Arctic drivers, who was a new driver, relatively new pass, didn't know about engine brake. And it's just like, really? Didn't know where it was in his truck, didn't know exactly what it did. And I'm like, think to myself, yeah, okay, fair enough in rigids, not them necessarily telling you about it. But in Arctics, you'd think during the training they'd be like, this is an engine brake, because you may be carrying up to 44 tons on a standard without an STGO. If you're going long grain downhill, you're going to need to use it. But apparently they don't tell them. News to me. Okay, so I've got a left turn coming up. And I'm pretty close to being there.
After 1,000 feet, turn left.
Through under the bridge. And then a bit of left turn.
Take the next left. Then take the next left.
Yes, I remember this place now.
Take the next left.
I definitely remember this place now. If I now go over here a bit. I'll annoy some people because I'm on the turn. Let's go to the straight section here.
You will arrive at waypoint after 1,000 feet, then turn back where possible.
Rearrange the tree slightly. Okay. I'm going to speak to them, and I'll be back. Okay, let's just get out of this yard. That's that delivery done. Just had a slight
Take the
panic.
next right.
Firstly, are you going to be able to... Sure, so let's go this way. Turn around and down the road. Yeah, just had a slight panic. I'm
Calculating route.
hoping
Turn back where possible.
that
Then
the
take
roof
the next
people
right.
have mislabeled the packs.
Calculating route. Turn
Because
back
my
where
next
possible.
delivery, there's nothing on the back for it.
Calculating
So
route.
yeah,
Turn back where possible.
I'm not quite sure what's going on there. There is something that looks like what should be there on the delivery note. But yeah, it just doesn't look like there is anything for it. So I'm just hoping and praying that that's what's happened instead of just stupidly mislabeled it. But anyway, that's that delivery done. I'm now going to do an hour back the other way.
After 600 feet, turn right.
Yeah, I feel like you go around in circles, or feel like you're going around in circles, or deja vu. Deja vu. Anyway,
Take the next right.
let's go this way. Let's get going. It's about an hour. Let's go and get to this delivery site and see if we can figure out what the hell's going on.
Take the next right.
I think I might know. I think, and hoping that it is, I am right, that they've just purely mislabeled the packs. It's one of those things that's easily done. I'll find out when I get there. Back to the lapse of time A. Yeah, it's time lapse. I know you may hate it, but I have to flesh out this video somehow. Catch you in a minute.
Turn on the news, a sad state of affairs. Half the people dying while the rest of us are splitting hairs. It's a good world gone bad.
guess what? I'm about 10 minutes away. About 10 minutes away from the place that I don't know what on the bed is for them. Believe I haven't. Obviously, I've been driving, so I haven't looked on socials to check. Believe I've just seen that Tom from Except for Access is broken down again, and I think I just saw him. Looked like he had a tyre fitter at him. Oops. But yeah, I forgot how infuriating that road can be. That part of the A6 for cyclists. Oh my god. And also the other annoying thing, which is a relatively new-ish thing that I've seen that's been happening. You may have saw that I was, well, in the grand scheme of things for the time lapse, it would have been not very long at all. But you may have seen that I was stopped for a bit of time with traffic at some roadworks because there was a mobile home, or a camper towing a car, and they, being idiots, pulled out of the junction when there wasn't enough room, and so they blocked the opposite side with the car that's been towed by the camper. So that blocked traffic coming the other way. People are clever, yeah. Idiots. But yeah, it's thing I've only just started really noticing that's happening is that these campers are towing little cars. It's really odd. But there we go. Intrigued at how well they actually do drive, because in like the one that was stuck there, I saw its front wheels were turned. I don't know if that's just they disengage some and it allows the front wheels to free flow, or whether it actually turns somehow. But that must be interesting when you go to reverse, because yeah, it turns. Anyway, go with what Sam K said on his episode of Just Another Trucking Podcast. Cyclists in the city, great. One less car to get in our way. Cyclists in the countryside can off. I'm not going to use the exact word that he used, but yeah, he used quite an extreme word that they bleeped out. But anyway, in my summary, I've wasted 5 minutes, so I am now apparently 5 minutes away. I just thought it's the front. Yes, it is. I couldn't even remember if I put the front camera on to record, or if it was still on a time lapse. No, it's on record. Class on going. Which is also incredibly frustrating. What I'm thinking is I'm about to go into Matlock, do this delivery, possibly get a 15. I mean, I've still got just over 2 hours of working time, and then I've got 1 hour 51 drive time. Do it at 15, then obviously I only need a 30 then to reset driving time later. Not going to repeat what I did 2 days ago now, which was the I'll take a 45, not factor in another break, and then do 4 hours, 27 minutes straight drive. That was exhausting. That was very exhausting. But I don't know what collections they're going to have for me, if any. And what time I get this final load off.
Prepare to go over the roundabout after half a mile.
Theoretically, the final load isn't too far from the yard. So, they may just say, that's it, that's your week done. Enjoy the bank holiday. Or they may be like, yeah, you come back, you got to do this, 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 and this. Or, yeah, you're right by the yard, but now drive up to Sheffield and collect, or over to Worksop and do a collect from our usual, couple of our usual collection spots. Who knows? What I do know is I am very close. Trying to remember the name. Where is my paperwork? There it is. It was under my the side of my seat. Oh, I am on the road. So it's down here somewhere. Yay. Keep an eye out for that. Oh yeah, of course, because it recognised. I'm wondering if this is a delivery to a house that's being worked on. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. And what? Odd looking carport. Caffeinated beverage is required, I can tell you that. That's going to be what this traffic's about, potentially. This is road closure and diversion. I'm not sure what house that goes up on the hill. I'm not sure, even sure if you're going to be able to see that on the camera. Probably not. But there's a big stately home up on the hill. Interesting. Food festival this weekend. Okay then. Oh no, road closures up there. Okay then. Hold down because you couldn't quite make eye contact. Well, yeah, I'm wearing sunglasses anyway, but I couldn't quite make eye contact with the drive then.
Take the first exit.
They were right behind my wing mirror. Through point 3. Okay.
You will arrive at waypoint after quarter of a mile.
Quarter of a mile. Apparently on the left. Which would make sense. I am hoping it's the pack on the passenger side. So I've just got a gut feeling that I'm going to park on the road. There is the pack on the passenger side. That will work out nicely. Because yeah, I think this is a house that's under. It's currently having work done, potentially. But also, it's at an intersection. Yay! Yeah, I think I'm delivering. Oh no, there it is. Twig. That's who I want. How do I get into them? Is that their entrance? Is that their entrance, or is... yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that was... I just drove past their entrance that I'm meant to use. In which case it's a find somewhere to turn round to come back. Then again, there is a bit of a road there. Hello, motorbikes. Yeah, that just looks like the staff car park, but then they've got a bit of a yard there. This is concerning, because I don't know which bit I'm after.
You have reached a waypoint.
Turn around somewhere. When I'm fine. Somewhere sensible. That was nicely done, nice and tight, but low speed, safe, everyone rated exactly what was going on there, which makes a change. Sat nav's now going to freak out
After
because I've gone past my checkpoint and now I'm suddenly going against where it wants me to go. Let's see now, if I can move to the other side, let's see a bit better, hopefully. That's like drainage and stuff. That's looks like a staff car park. Oh, hang on. Reception. That's steel sales. Let's just take this entrance here. Forward this way a bit. Swing that way a little bit. be back. Okay, that is that delivered. Turned out I had sort of semi gone into the wrong place. I needed the bit that looked like the staff car park. There's no HGV 15 here, but yeah, boy am I warm now. Hazards off, indicate for a right turn, try and keep an eye. It's weird, this one. That delivery site is across the road, but then you have to come into this car park to actually do the delivery. And it's really frustrating. Almost as frustrating as trying to pull out of this junction. People are getting annoyed with the traffic, and so they are taking weird liberties in the way that they handle the junctions. Sometimes I'm getting annoyed with
After
traffic.
700 feet, enter the roundabout and take the third exit.
But all this is confirming to me that I was right. There was no way I was going to get all this delivered yesterday. No way. So, I was going to let our taxi man out, but he's letting the cyclist pass. Which I'll keep it clear. Like it tells you to. There's a chance my back end is going to hang over. But I may be getting all these deliveries off in a matter of 5 hours ish. Someone's being sniffed up there. And I was right as well that they had mislabeled the pack. Confirmation!
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit.
Validation. Just need to get out of Matlock now. And head towards Nottingham to my last delivery, which is Frankie. I think this is one I've been to before. It seems to have tickled some bells in my head. I've been to this one before. Let's try not clip their lovely roundabout on either side. What a lovely tight bit of road and tight bridge that they're seeing everything
After
through
200 feet, turn left.
because they've closed that bit with a massive crane. That was an amber. What is going on here? What? I have no idea what's going on here, but it's incredibly frustrating. And I'm about to upset someone. I can tell. You are having a brain switched on. amount of people who do not have a brain turned on at all. But yeah. About an hour. It seems to be constantly an hour between each drop. So yeah. About an hour. And I will have some caffeinated beverage. Just like so. And I will catch back up with you when I'm a little bit closer. Oh, really dry mouth then. Catch you in a bit. Oi! Time lapse! I should fire this editor. Well, actually, that's me. Time lapse! Having a break. As you may have seen in the time lapse, I pulled into the lay-by just on the 610. I am not 10 minutes away. I am 19 minutes away ish. Bear in mind it doesn't really there's no live traffic. But I thought I'd turn it on. Yes, the camera's on, not you. Yeah. Just because Nottingham traffic can be interesting and you can hear me rant. And get annoyed at drivers. Yay! But yeah, apparently about 19 minutes out ish. It may be more, it may be less. Who knows? That's going on, it's historic traffic. It doesn't know about live traffic. It doesn't know about if there's any road closures, which I don't know either. Which is could be frustrating. But yeah. Annoyingly, where I stopped to have my break, even though I'm literally, I'm basically in Nottingham, virtually zero signal, which is very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Oh, bugger. Bouncing. I have seen someone question whether I was driving a DAF because of how much my seat was bouncing. Also, so someone else said
After
about
1,000 feet,
the seat
turn
make
left.
them feel sick. Firstly, no, I'm in a Mercedes Actros 2532, not a DAF. It's a very comfortable seat, to be honest, at times. And the bit that some people don't know, because you may not have driven a truck or driven something with an air seat, it's a really weird sensation. It does take a little bit of getting used to. But what normally happens most of the time is, to you, the horizon stays where it is. And everything else around you, the cab, the steering wheel, everything, moves, bounces. It is really strange sensation.
Take the next
Now,
left.
when it gets very bouncy, then you can get into almost like a harmonic with the truck. So the seat will bounce. You're no longer in level, keeping level with the horizon and what you're seeing outside. And then it'll bounce a few more times afterwards, just while the damper kicks in and does what it needs to do to stop it bouncing. But yeah, it's a very strange sensation at times. If you get just the right road where you can see the horizon in the distance and the truck panics because the traffic suddenly stops, joy. Yeah, if you get the right kind of road where you can see the horizon in the distance and it's just the right level of bounce and you've got the seat tuned just right, it is weird because the horizon's there and it stays there and you're there and then everything else around you is doing this. It's really weird. And at times, any reference you have to it is because you're holding the steering wheel and your feet are on the floor, so you can feel your knees bending or you feel your arm and you feel your hands doing that. It's one of the strangest situations to be in. That is concerning for later. The other side of the road's closed. Looks like some resurfacing work going on. They've got a paver there. The thing else I've just realised as well. It's Doghouse Friday and I haven't listened to Doghouse yet. Completely forgot. I've lost track what day of the week I'm on. But it is a bank holiday this weekend, which is nice. And my app is, well, no, now only 1 minute ahead of the tacho head. For a brief moment, it was 2 minutes ahead of the tacho head. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Got a road sweeper reversing into the side of the road for some reason. Let's just help him out. How fast can you drive in reverse? All those vehicles that wouldn't let me reverse out then, let's see how much progress they made. I wonder if I'm going to catch up with them, like, now. Oh, well, look at that. Caught up with them. For the sake of delaying myself for... Well, I haven't lost any time in doing that then. And I've just saved that to our guys some time. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it always catches me out every time that does. There's a mannequin dressed in a fireman suit at the top of the ladder. Every time I see it, I'm like, why is there a fireman there? Catches me out every time. It's like the M6 on south, but actually it might be on the northbound as well, up towards as you're coming up towards between like Stoke and Liverpool, Manchester region. There's some trailers in a field with advertising on, and they got a mannequin with a pram on top of one of them. The amount of times when like I kind of just focus on the road and I catch it in the corner of my eye and I'm like, what the hell was that? It's doing its job, but then shouldn't be doing its job because it's distracting me from the road. But also failing its job because I can't remember what on earth it's advertising. I just remember seeing it all the time. But there we go. No, I'm not following the diversion because I'm going this way. That looks like an old Odeon cinema. It's got the feel of it. Might not have been Odeon, it's just got a feel of an old cinema. Come on. 12 minutes. Right. Look around the wing mirror. Oh, hang on. No, this wing mirror doesn't create any blind spot whatsoever. I was, reminds me, the other day at one of my deliveries, I was chatting to another driver while I was waiting to go in.
Take the second exit.
And I was asking him about mirror cam, because he had them on his Mercedes. And his response was, they're FS. He hates them. Apparently, one of their drivers at the firm can't drive them because they actually give him headaches. I can only assume he's possibly sensitive to like the refresh rate or something. They apparently glitch a fair bit, and then I don't know if it's just a Gen 1 thing or if it happens with the Gen 2s as well. But every car that has LEDs, even ones that apparently don't, well, yeah, every car that has LEDs, they get the flicker, they get the strobing on the screen, which I have heard other people saying it catches them out, especially when it's a BMW behind them, because they suddenly go, oh, there's a cop, I'll move over, like, or slow down to let them pass, and then a slightly bemused looking BMW driver just drives past them.
After 1,000 feet, turn left.
And it's just one of those things. The flicker flashing rate of the LED doesn't sync up very well with the camera or the screen. So it can look like
Take the next left.
an unmarked police car with its flashing lights. Cyclist on his phone, crossing roads. Stupid. But be glad to know I'm 0.4 of a mile. I've just got to remember which side of the building to go around to. This is where I think it is. This is the one I think it is. Yes,
After
I've got to turn
0.4
right at the
miles,
moment.
turn right. Then arrive at waypoint.
And then that'll be my last delivery. Depends how the Vortec drivers are getting on with their collections. If they're going to need me to take one for them. Thank you, Jaguar, for letting me out. Another sticky predicament then. Home of the best. Okay. Whatever. If I'm correctly, deliveries aren't going.
Take the next right. Then arrive at waypoint.
I'm meant to go round the back. The deliveries are on there. But there's a chance I'm misremembering and getting sites mixed up. There we go.
You have reached a waypoint. Then turn back where possible.
Almost done.
After 500 feet, turn left.
Go around the corner here. Right, traffic chaos. Just eat.
Take the
Didn't
next
really
left.
check at all. See if there's any traffic. It looks like people are parked either side of the entranceway. So where I parked last time, I can't use. Oh, this is fun. And I got a mega blind spot on that side. Okay. Nothing coming that way, so I'm going to creep out so I can get a better view that way. There's nothing that way. Good.
Recalculating route.
Easy coming out. One pallet.
Who is it?
This side.
Right, you pull out into the road, lane to that way, we'll reverse it in.
Will do.
After 600 feet, bear left.
Cheers, Bill.
Cheers, bye.
Yeah, mate.
One pallet of cheers, pal. You too. Right. Oh yeah. I left the cameras running, didn't I? Jeez. I was in a hurry then, because, yeah, lads there want to go home. I want to get my last load done. I've got my collection now. I'm just waiting for a gap in this traffic. Cool. But most likely I volume muted the audio when it happened, but yeah, I just had the phone call from the office going, yeah, collect this on the way back. So off to one of our other yards. I am absolutely
Bear left.
boiling, and this is now, I think, trying to send me yes, it is. It's trying to send me through that road closure. Joy! Oh, joy, oh, joy, oh, joy! This is just
After
what I needed to
1,000
do,
feet,
you know?
turn right.
Here. Switch lanes like that. I am boiling. I am boiling. Let's quickly sort out the paperwork. I thankfully went to the right side for them, straight up. They just had one of their drivers literally was about to leave their yard. So yeah, and they were all confused because this truck's branded not in our company's brand and in one of the sub-brands of the roofing supplier. This is for a brand of cladding. So, and it's a brand that they hadn't seen or weren't aware of. So they were confused, didn't know who I was, where I was coming from. But there we go. I am going to wrap it up there, because there won't be anything whatsoever to see at our other yard. I'm doing the collection now. All I'm going to be doing is drive the diversion through the roadworks, and it's go to the other yard, load, back to the main yard,
After
park.
100 feet, turn right.
So there isn't much point. So then, prepare myself. Thank you very much for watching. Please do. Yeah, that's too much excitement and energy. Please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, share, do things that I'm sure you're meant to do. I don't know. But thank you very much. Thank you to new subscribers. If this is just one big massive long video from concluded yesterday, then I've possibly gone
Enter the
through this
roundabout.
already.
Take the second exit.
If not, and I have decided to split this into two, well then, you heard this last time. But please do, thank you. Please do, thank you. You can tell I'm tired. It's Friday, it's a bank holiday, and I'm just literally making my way to our yard, which is across the road from our yard, to finish up for the bank holiday weekend. So I am tired, but my week is so close
Take the
to being
second
finished.
exit.
I can almost taste it. Tastes a bit like diesel, oil and sweat. Bit of nutmeg. Until next
After
time,
a quarter of a mile, enter the
Be
roundabout
well.
and take the
John
second
Spartan.
exit.
be nice to each other. Don't cut up a trucker. And swear at a cyclist. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Would I be liable if someone actually did
Enter
that?
the roundabout, take the second exit.
But yes, until next time, see you around. Bye bye.
Take the second exit. Recalculating route.
Go! Go away! Unless you really want to look at the trees outside the prison. Bye.